everyone, it's Kathy and welcome back here on my YouTube channel, Kathy's Random Acts of Stampin', and back here in my craft room. I want to welcome everyone in. Thank you so much for being here, and today we're going to do what I hope to be a really quick card, because I'm going to show you what I did, and a lot of it I've already done, but I'm going to walk you through step by step. We're going to be using the Lazy Day bundle, and that's a stamp and die set, and it is so cute. I love the rug, and you actually have, you can cut out like a part of a porch. You've got the rails in the dies, and then you got all these beautiful stamp sets that you can also stamp items out. And let me show you what I have in store today. This is on page 19 of our new annual catalog. So if you're interested in that, all the order numbers and everything will be listed on my PDF tutorial. That will be linked on my blog, and you can go there and click and print this all out. Here's the stamp set in our dies, and I'm going to move my little emblem up so we can get that out of our way just a bit so that we have room to show you everything. The stamp set, like I said, is gorgeous, and the dies even add so much more to it. This is a set you'll definitely want to bundle because it will cut out all of these pieces. Everything that you see here, the birdhouse, the little birds, the flying bird, the little planter of greenery, the hanging basket, all of that, your clouds, can be actually cut out, and they cut out so beautiful. So what I did is I have a piece of thick basic white, and these are the images that I stamped on basic white, and then on this beautiful paper called Bright and Beautiful, I used the piece, this is the back side, we're going to use this piece right here, and we're going to stamp the rug, and this is our rug. See how cute that is? It looks like a real rug. We're going to use a piece of that paper, and like I said, it's the back side of this, and we're going to stamp that rug like right here. Let me bring that up so you can see. So it'll stamp right down in our Memento Tuxedo Black, and let me show you what it will look like once you get it cut. This is so cute. There's our rug, and on my card I have a regular card base of Berry Burst, and this is 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4, and it's going to be a top fold card like this. I also cut a mat out of the Berry Burst, and I embossed it using the Time Worn type, and that is going to go down right here. I also have for my focal point a piece of basic white thick cardstock, and this measures 4 3/4 by 3 1/4, and that's going to go down right here. But before we put that down, we're going to do a little bit of ink blending. So let me show you what I have in mind. This is going to turn out so cute. I have two blending brushes. I have one of the mini blending brushes for our Lemon Lolly. I'm going to move this over here. And I have the larger one here that I do my beiges and browns, and I have crumb cake. So let me grab a little scrap of paper, because we are going to be blending on and off. So I'm going to start out with my Lemon Lolly, and I want to put just a little bit that looks like maybe the sun poking through back there. So I'm going to load this up with some ink, and I'm going to tap off over here, and then I'm going to come in like this, just like that, to give us sort of a beautiful sky, sunny and bright. Isn't that beautiful? And I think that's all we're going to need with that one. And then we're going to take our larger brush, and we're going to use our crumb cake, and I'm going to tap, tap, tap in that, tap off, and I'm going to come over here and just start swirling the ink. And I just want a little bit of crumb cake to show down here like it's our porch. We don't have to do a lot, just a little. Just knock that white back a little bit like that. And our pieces that I showed you that I was going to stamp, let's bring this over and move these out of our way. We are going to take those pieces, and here's my rocking chair, And I cut that out. Actually, I stamped it in tuxedo, the Memento Tuxedo Black, and I literally colored it using the pecan pie, which has become my favorite brown ever. I love that. So then we can put the rug down. We're going to put it down flat. So I'm going to take some liquid glue, and I just want to get a little bit of glue on the back of this. And then I want to make sure I get my rug as even as I can. And I'm coming up maybe 1/4 of an inch from the bottom, and just adhere that down. Now my rocking chair, I want to pop it up on some dimensionals. So I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and I'm going to put one right there, one right here, and I think 2 might be plenty. Maybe one right there. I think that'll work. So I'm just going to pull those backers off, and we're going to put our rocking chair down right about here. Something like that. I also use that the die that cuts that long porch piece with the rail, and what I did is I just clipped it off with my snips to make it fit across here like that. So I want that to go across the top. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and I'm just basically going to run a little line of glue along here, and I'm going to get it on my fingers, but that's okay. Now I am going to be going out of town Wednesday morning really early, so I will not be here the rest of the week. My husband is staying home, and Jennifer and I are going to take a trip to Michigan for my granddaughter's graduation. So we're going to go up and do that. So I'm just going to put that down just like that, and you can see it looks like the sun is shining in on that porch. Isn't that so pretty? The other piece that I did is I did the little table, and I colored this in the same color as the chair, and that was the pecan pie. And I used lemon lolly right here for the glasses to make it look like it was maybe lemonade. And I'm going to put the table right about there, and we're going to pop it up as well. So I'm going to grab some more dimensionals. I was going to try to get videos up for every day that I was gone, so y'all would not miss a video. And it dawned on me last night that this was too daunting, and I have a very good friend that told me that I was stressing myself way too much and I needed to chill, and she was so right. So I'm going to do what I can, and what I don't get done, I will be back, and I will resume my videos as soon as I get back as best I can. There probably will not be a video next Tuesday, but I will resume with a live on Friday and a recorded video on Saturday. So just, bear with me. It's just one of those things where, I want to be there for my granddaughter. So important. I'm going to hang that right there, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that, I'm just going to glue that down with glue and make it look like it's hanging there, because I don't want any more dimension right there. I want that to look like it's actually hanging from this little piece right about here. So let's get that right there. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And then we're going to bring our table so it looks like it's sitting. Before I do the table, I want to stamp my sentiment. And I think I'm going to use the sentiment, when you take time for yourself, it's always a good day. And I think that is a 2-line, it's always a good day. And this one says, when you take time for yourself, it's always a good day. So I'm going to stamp this one right here, and we're going to hope that this does not interfere with it. I'm hoping. So let's put that right about there. And I'm going to grab one of my skinny blocks and see if that will fit on it, and it will. which that's going to allow me to get it in that small place. And I'm going to stamp this in, I think I'm going to go in with my VersaFine black ink. Again, this is not a Stampin' Up product. I wish they would carry this. I'm going to have to make a suggestion because this is a great ink to use for sentiments. Much better than the Memento, although I use my Memento. Hopefully I'm not getting my head in the camera, but I want to get this over right about here. So we're going to go with that, and I'm going to grab another one of those little skinny stamp blocks because these work out perfect for little sentiments. I'm going to bring this down just a hair. This is a really, really quick card. And I love cards that are pretty, but yet they can be done very quickly. I love it. It turned out beautiful. You know, I'm always taking a gamble when I stamp after I've done this much work on a card. But you know what? Sometimes you just never know, and I'm always one to take a gamble. Now we can go ahead and set our table down now that we've got our stamp set. So I want my table to go right about there. Now we can go ahead and start putting our card together. And I'm going to use some regular glue for the back of this. Oh, come on. I left it open a little bit too long, so let's see if we can get it going. There it goes. Now it's flowing. And I'm getting enough on the back of that because this piece is embossed and I really want it to go into those nooks and crannies. So I'm going to set that down about like that, give it a press, and I'm going to turn it over and press it from the inside to kind of keep from messing up my embossing on the outside. And look how cute this is going to be. And then we're just going to sit this piece, and I think I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. And the reason I think I am is because I think it's going to be beautiful like that. So I'm going to put one on each corner, and then we're going to put a couple in the middle just to kind of stabilize everything. So I'm going to put one right here and one right there. And I think that will, yep, that'll stabilize everything beautifully. So I'm just going to pull these off, my little backers. Something like that. And you know what's so nice about this card? You can very easily stamp inside and wish them a happy birthday. In fact, I may make this a birthday card. I need to send a birthday card before I leave to one of my nieces who has a birthday at the end of the month. So, look how precious that card is. Is that not the cutest thing ever? And now for the inside, I think I'm going to take a piece of Lemon Lolly, because the Lemon Lolly just looks so pretty with everything that I am going to, yeah, I've got a piece of Lemon Lolly right here, and I'm going to cut this down to 4. Let's cut this down to 5 1/4. Actually, I'm going to do it at 5. I'm going to cut this to 5 by 3 1/4. I knew this piece was a little bit askew, so I wanted to make sure I squared that up. So that's the reason I took it to the smaller mat size. But I think that'll look cute considering our mat size on the outside is smaller. So now we can stamp whatever we want to on the inside, be it a happy birthday or a thinking of you or whatever we would like for that to be. Is that not the cutest card ever? And look how beautiful. I hope you like this card. I hope that this may be something that you would want to make. You saw how quick and easy it was, and of course, yes, I did have a lot of it done before, but it took no time to stamp those, color them, and die cut them, and everything went together so beautifully. I love it. I hope you do. God bless and keep you. And as I always say in closing, let everything that you do and say bring glory to our Father in heaven. He is worthy. Until we craft again, God bless and keep you. Bye-bye.